I'm Alice Journalist here with Amillion The Poet.
I don't have writer's block. Honestly, I'm just a writer trying to stay off the block. I'm running out of time, not running out of rhymes. They running out of jail, not running out of crimes. Love is blind, but it must be deaf too.
Must you witness my death to earn respect due?
They say your mind is a terrible thing.
I'm glad to have you back.
Likewise.
Yeah,
Likewise.
like last time I saw you was the MLK Day, and you were
Right.
performing, and I was like really like blown away. Like I thought that was really cool.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so I'm glad to have you back, all black, everything.
Yeah, we doing all black everything today.
So what have you been up to since then? I know you've been doing a lot of traveling, a lot of philanthropy.
Definitely, that was the perfect word,
Yeah.
philanthropy. Like for those that don't know, my movement consists of books, music, and community activism. So if I'm not doing something in a spoken word type format, something in a school format, I'm usually doing the music in an entertainment format. And if I'm not doing that, I'm usually in the community just trying to give back. So.
And then I've read that you started doing a lot of free shows at first, and just kind of yeah.
I don't mind telling people that. A lot of
Yeah.
times people see like MTV and all that, and they kind of think it's just overnight. But yeah, to put myself out there, I initially put myself out there for free. And that's what kind of gave me the feedback to let me know that I kind of had a gift and a talent that I can utilize. So I kind of switched over. I think I was social working for about a year. Then I said, okay, you know what? It's a good job, but I want to be more active with it. So now I'm able to social work on stage, whether it's through music, through books. I get to just get a message across. However way anybody obtains it is up to them. I'm just going to keep doing me. So.
Was there a time where you, in a sense, not necessarily give up, but I just don't want to do this anymore. Let me just go back to stable job or
Yesterday? No, I'm just
Yesterday.
playing. Nah, yesterday, I don't know, not to even get deep, I kind of took it personal because my uncle just passed away 2 days ago. And for them to ask me to actually do my poetry in that format, it's a compliment, but at the same time, I was like, I don't know, this is what I, put it out there to do, but I still look at it as an honor, and, I'm going to take it as a blessing. But every now and again, you go through times, like this is my actual 9 to 5. So sometimes when, you don't get that big check, or it might come at the end of the month, and you got 80 other bills you got to pay, people don't understand. It's real.
Yeah.
And it makes you doubt it, but I'm willing to go through the nightmares to make my dream come true, so it's all good.
Is that what kind of inspired you to go into the schools? 'Cause I know you do a lot, speaking to youth, and that's really big. I think it really starts with the young minds, inspiring kids, especially that come from Wilmington or Philly and things like that. So what kind of got you into that?
What you just said,
Yeah.
the youth, kind of how I grew up. I didn't have these things to pull from. I didn't in Delaware. We didn't have no artists that was on MTV or BET. I didn't see any best-selling authors around me. You know what I mean? So I kind of was like, once I was able to do that, it was my duty to try to give back and at least give them a tool to where they could say, okay, I can reach and touch somebody. Because that's a lot of things. The Delaware state of mind. A lot of times people feel like that person is different than you. I don't believe that. I was always able to come from humble beginnings. I originally came from D.C.
Yeah.
And I came to Delaware High School to kind of escape poverty. So now I kind of live that lifestyle. Like if you can't change the state you in, change the state of mind. So I like to go out there. I like to go out there and touch people.
And in high school, you were a little bit of a baller. Right. What happened with that? Basketball stuff.
Yeah, I traded my basketball in for my ballpoint pen. I did that actually about 5 years outside of high school.
Yeah.
It paid for my education. I went to the University of Pittsburgh on a basketball scholarship. Went overseas for a year, and then I had my beautiful daughter. Kind of like what I just alluded to, the way I grew up, my father wasn't there, so I always knew I was going to be an on-hand father.
Yeah.
So it was a no-brainer for me. I just took whatever I did over there, and I said, okay, now it's time to start my movement. I thought it was going to start a little bit after the basketball, and it kind of got fast forward. And I was like, now, okay, daughter in a dream, let's go.
Aww.
Yeah, so that, other than what I've been through, my daughter, that's one of my biggest inspirations. So.
That's and leading up to what I was gonna say, you're really like open about your personal life, on Instagram and things like that. You kind of give your fans and viewers an inside look of what you kind of do day to day, and I think that's very important. And I love the fact that you embrace fatherhood, especially in the African American community. So I guess you said growing up for you, that's one thing that you wanted to I guess kind of implement with your daughter, like just
Definitely.
being there, being a dad.
Definitely. I kind of go back and forth with it. I mean, my life is really an open book, but I do keep certain things private, whether it's a significant other, whether it's specific things. Like, you're not going to hear me like, oh, me and Aaliyah, we eating at Delaware State. No, I might show you a picture after about 5 hours later, and just, for me, it's therapeutic. Yeah. Because my daughter, fortunately, she lives in Virginia. Yeah. So you see so many pictures, you probably think she was living with me, but I have to take that 5-hour trip every weekend, every other weekend. Then she's with me during the summer. So I kind of cherish those things. So when people see me putting out pictures, a lot of times it's for me and my family. Yeah. But it's also for people to relate to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, be proud of that. Yeah. I think that should be my first job is a Million The Father before it's a Million The Poet. So that's how I feel. Yeah, I think it's, in a sense, it's inspiring, though, for a lot of people. Yeah, I think so, too. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like I said, a lot of people look at things different ways, but all I could do is be me. You know what I mean? Like, that's a big part of my movement. So for me not to promote that, I wouldn't be being myself. You know, my daughter's getting ready to have her own children's book coming dedicated for other, single fathers and single parents, period. They live in separated homes. So it's only right that I, promote that or put that out there. Yeah. And then you're an author as well. Right. Author first. Yeah. I tell people that. Okay. Author first and author at the end. Because without that, I don't think I would even have the voice for music. A lot of times people hear poet and they think like snapping your fingers. That was never my style. Yeah. It was just me kind of rapping to the beat of my heart. So then when I got with the music, that's how it fluctuated. But I got another book coming out. Then we're going to do another sound. Each year I just want to put out one book and one soundtrack about my life and what I'm going through. So how did the book come about? Doing the free shows. Doing the free shows to the point where somebody actually paid me and wanted to hear me. I said, okay, they might want to read me. Like, basically, if someone asked me what my show was, I just wanted a product that spoke for itself. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I don't know what my next show might be, but what you heard today is in here. If you like it, and it worked. It worked. I was proud to say it worked. It was a shot in the dark, and it worked. Like I said, it allowed me to be here today, talking to you. I'm from the slums, where most of the homeless call home, where they moan vocal tones. We the rumors that chose the cologne, home the government legislatures. People that's naughty by nature, lost souls searching for paper, where the sun don't shine, clocks stay out of time, fiends stay on the grind. Death stays on your mind. Get all the many bloodlines, yet I'm one of a kind. My spirit can be seen by the blind, named Amillion, because I'm the son of a million ballers, we his, people coke sniffing, a million people uplifting, a million ghetto children, a million people with potential but got a glass ceiling, a million golden gloves and corporate thugs, a million people I'm all that they hate, of my love. So how could you hate the pride of a ghetto when through projects and neglect reflecting them is so true? A young gun named Amillion. Look back to explode. Look back and reload. Behold, the bold and beautiful, typical, critical. It's all politics as usual. Living no American dream, no get rich quick scheme. Started with a ball in a team, ended with a daughter in a dream. The gleam in my mother's eye. I'm dying to live life until it's simply rather to live it to die. It's one in a million. Yeah, that's really interesting. I know for a lot of people, especially being young, they would think like, oh, my video's on TV, like that's it, like I made it, like I keep it real. I think my favorite line still to this day is, they said 1 million music videos on MTV now. How does it feel? I told them I don't know. I'm still trying to pay my cable bill. That's all I know how to do is keep it real. I let everybody else do what they good for. Yeah. I just want to be known for just being a real, honest person. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at right now. It's up there, but I'm literally got Comcast I got to pay when I get home. Like, yeah. So that's me being real. I think that's important, especially today where you see stuff on TV or read about it, you think that's it, and especially, in hip-hop or,
Yeah.
I was a victim of it. I ain't gonna lie. If you look at my first bookmark, coming soon, I had on the Gucci's, the $1,500 Gucci shoes, but people gotta understand that journey was me. My book was me finding myself. Once I found myself, I defined myself. So now I'm comfortable wearing my own 1 in a million. I'm comfortable just being myself. I don't need jewelry or designer shoes to define me now. So it just shows how far I've grown. You know what I mean? I just hope to inspire other people to do the same. Just be yourself. Be yourself, and that's worth more than anything you rocking, anything. You know what I mean? Everybody, I feel like, possesses something in them that's 1 in a million. Something like you got something that nobody else has in this world. So once you find that, it's on. You know what I mean? So congratulations to you. I already told you I was digging your interviewing style and everything. So
thank you. And I like that hoodie. Like, I would think that should be in stores. That's real fly.
1999. We gonna be in the Villa soon.
For real?
Yeah, we in the Villa soon. So outside of my website, that's one of the first people. Also, we got a store here, Next Level Clothing, in Dover. But we working. We working on it.
Entrepreneur.
Trying. My mom told me if you're going to do whatever you do, you better do it best you can, you know what I mean? So that's how I go. No shortcuts.
Well, thank you so much for, joining me today.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate it. And I look forward to everything that you, doing that, that you're coming up with, and definitely keep us posted.
Definitely. I got a book for you and everything as well for you,
Aww.
too. So I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I definitely do. You're 1 in a million.
Aw, thank you. Well, there you have it. Allison, the journalist, a.k.a. Allie Hazel. Stay tuned for more.